Hello, YouTube. This is Mac and I'm back. And thank you for visiting my channel. Please hit the like and the subscribe so you can kind of follow up, if you so desire, my new journey or the return to my journey. So the last couple of days, I have been faithfully and consistently doing videos on things that pretty much pop up in my thought process, returning back to my first works and remembering things that were purposed in my heart. A couple of years ago, I had hit a wall a few days ago, I guess like in the spirit realm, and I had an aha moment. I had a revelation about things. What came to my mind, it was about the way of a transgressor is hard, and I was doing all the right things. I was doing good things, but I had forgotten those things that I had vowed and that I had committed to do, just as a whole person, just as an individual, just, things that pertain to my everyday life. And so I get over and consume in one thing, and then I let other things fall. And so I'm really desiring to get balance and to get focus on those honoring priorities that really matter. And so right now, my health is out of whack as far as not exercising. Pretty much has started back eating in an unhealthy way, because I've been so busy. So I'm grabbing things, not being intentional. Haven't really exercised because I'm spending lots of hours at work and also a lot of hours at home still working. My spiritual, I am in tune with God, but I hadn't really been participating in the local church as I should have, for the simple fact that due to COVID, and I have a disabled sister, I have gotten out of habit of going. I could take her with me, but I don't know, it seems like every Sunday something would come up. Every time it's time to go, something would come up, and I would procrastinate and put it off. So I do know I need to return back to those foundational things that have been established in my life. Not that I've transgressed and doing some abounding sin, but those things that we know to do and we don't do, that's considered sin. And so I know I need to assemble myself together. I know I need to get rightly positioned back in the household of God. I know that my ministry is not necessarily in-house, it's outside of the four walls. It's marketplace ministry, and I'm growing to understand that. And so I guess, instead of saying all these different things that I'm gonna do like I did when I first started my transformation, that I was gonna walk this many miles, I was extreme vegan, I was gonna do this, I was gonna do that, I'm learning sustainable changes, sustainable methods in my life that I can be consistent. When I did start the journey, 2018, I think it was 2017, man, I was like walking like 10 miles a day. Who does stuff like that? Just totally out of balance. And then I would fall off and not be consistent, being extreme vegan. And then I end up having to be put on a prescription because my insulin levels were so high. So I went from one extreme to the next. And so now I'm just coming into a place where I have the understanding that I need to get balance. I need balance. And so it's better to do little small things, become consistent with it and add to it. So again, those foundational things that I need to remember that have come back to my remembrance because I had transgressed in a lot of things, and never failed to acknowledge Christ, but forgetting those things that he had given me to do. To be obedient, even to commitments and vows that I made for myself, for my overall well-being, that I would neglect and I would forsake. I made a post this morning on Facebook, and it was just talking about how when it come down to commitments and values, we will relinquish those responsibilities regarding ourselves, and we will neglect ourselves and forsake our overall well-being for some other type of outcome. I don't know about other people, but I know that I have been a major empath, and if you needed it and it required a sacrifice for me, I would neglect myself to make sure everybody else was okay, which is not wisdom at all. And I'm learning to take care of myself. That is a priority, because I have to wake up with myself and I have to lay down with myself, whether it be in my conscious, whether it be in my spirit, whether it be in my physical body, in my health, in my emotions. So I am seeking balance in my faith, balance in my finance, balance in my, in the marketplace, balance in my relationships and in my home. But ultimately, as I seek first the kingdom of God, I need to put first things first, and that is myself, before I try to do all these other things on the outside. Because if I don't get myself anchored down, I'm going to be all over the place. And so, but anyway, that commitment, I am returning back to my original journey in the faith. And so, but anyway, I just wanted to share that. Hopefully, little by little, you can see some, I can show you some progress. I'm supposed to be joining the gym today. Hadn't been to the gym in over a year, so I did get on the treadmill this morning. Instead of trying to do 3 to 5 miles, I only did one for 30 minutes, and I got in my little portable sauna, and I packed my lunch. It's on that shelf right there, instead of eating hot dogs and eating out every day. But anyway, this is day 3. Day 3. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I want to be consistent. Getting my mind right. All right, YouTube. Have a good one.